That's right, folks. Key White Run. Our boy DarkSickPhil is not feeling well. Not only does he has a normal post nasal drip, he has a cold. He's feeling nauseous. He's tired. Not only that, but he now has swollen brain syndrome. That's right, folks. The swollen brain is back, and it's causing pressure all over Phil's catcher's mitt face. That's right. Look at our boy Phil here. He looks swollen. It looks like he's been drinking way too much gin and playing WWE Champions and crying because Cat left. That's right. But our boy Phil did manage to wake up from his gin-induced sleep and actually beg on stream tonight. So big ups, Phil, for getting up and making sure that you at least beg once for the day. So let's see what Phil had to say on the Daily Wrap, folks.
Well, good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 29th of October, 2023. As you can tell, oh man, as you can tell, I don't sound good. I don't feel good. I'm pretty sick. My head is congested. I have swelling, in my head. My sinuses, my left sinus is congested. I had a, runny nose tonight. Tons of postnasal drip, and in general, I just don't feel good. My whole body feels sore. I woke up, last night as I was playing Alan Wake 2, I started to feel a lot of phlegm and gunk come into my throat. Now, this is happening from time to time. Sometimes it's allergy, sometimes it's other reasons. I'm thinking, well, I've been playing Alan Wake 2 for 2 days, talking quite a bit. Perhaps has something to do with the change of weather. Excuse me. We're now in the fall, and here with the fall, I have the heat on all day and every night. It's very cold. So maybe that's what it is. But man, I woke up today, and I did not feel good. I felt like there was no way I was going to be able to do my React show. My React show is 3 hours of watching videos and commenting on them. How am I going to comment on them when I feel this bad and I can't really talk that much, right? So I told everyone, all right, here's the deal. We're going to delay today's Level 1 podcast. We won't do it today. We're going to delay the React show. It's going to be tomorrow over on DSPReacts. I'm going to sleep all day. I'm going to try to feel better. And then I'm going to try to get up for dinner, see how I feel, and hopefully do a late stream tonight of Spider-Man 2 like I had originally intentioned. So I posted all that up. I had a bagel this morning, and I immediately went back to sleep. I drank a giant bottle of seltzer water today, the whole thing. The one I used to drink here, or I usually drink here, but I drank the whole thing because I was dehydrated. And
this is why I say never listen to Phil for advice on anything. When you're not feeling good and you're feeling sick, every book, every online advice, every doctor, every piece of literature tells you you should eat something light. Have maybe some toast with nothing on it. Have some crackers, have some soup, drink plenty of water. What does this idiot do? He has a bagel probably covered in cream cheese, which is fucking heavy as hell. He has a 32-ounce container of seltzer water. I don't know if if he doesn't understand this, but seltzer water has artificial sweeteners in it. That shit that he drinks, that has artificial sweetener. It's just like drinking a diet soda. The only difference between what he's drinking and a diet soda is the color. That's it. That is the only difference whatsoever in that versus a diet soda. That shit dries you up, Phil. It makes you even more thirsty because your body uses water that's in your system already to process and flush it out of your kidneys, Phil. So again, you're not feeling well. What you should be doing is resting, drinking water, and eating something light. Maybe a piece of toast, some crackers, maybe a little bit of soup. You can even have eggs. Some scrambled eggs typically help, especially, I'm guessing you probably had a little bit of gin the night before, and some of this is gin-induced. It helps with the hangover, Phil. Not fucking seltzer water and a bagel. And later you're going to hear him drinking coffee. Wrong move. You don't drink coffee when you're feeling sick, Phil. Again, never listen to any advice this man gives you because you'll end up dead.
I slept like 4 more hours, I would say, and got up a little on the earlier side than I normally would finish my first stream. Had dinner with my wife, which was like tuna casserole. Now, I couldn't eat as much. I wasn't feeling good, so I ate like maybe a little more than half what I would normally eat, but I ate a good amount. And I said, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to nap again. You know, I'm going to nap a second time and see if that'll make me better. I'll nap for like 90 minutes. So I did. I went in bed and I napped for another 90 minutes. And when I woke up, all right, I felt a little different. So, you know, earlier today it was all about like a lot of phlegm in my throat making me cough. Now, my sinuses had inflamed and the pressure in my head had increased. And the aches and pains in my body had gotten worse, and I actually felt like I was starting to get minor chills. I was like, oh, that's not good, right? But I said, all right, let me have a coffee, let me get my bottle of water, filtered water, and let's jump in and let's see if we can do Spider-Man 2 tonight, all right? And I want to say thank you for the audience that was here tonight for Spider-Man 2. You were a great audience for the most part. People were supportive. You know, I would say pretty good for a typical Spider-Man stream. We made good progress. We did multiple story missions. If you can believe it, which I didn't even know, this game has MJ stealth missions like the first Marvel Spider-Man. I was like, what the? Of all the times to do those, tonight was not the night I wanted to do them. You know what I mean? Like, I really didn't want to do that at all, but I forced myself to get through it, and that's where basically we ended. About 2 hours. I wish I could have gone longer, because I would have liked to make up for the fact we didn't have a first stream, but I feel terrible. You know, I legit feel sick. Like, when you would post nasal drip going all day, it makes you feel sick to your stomach.
Yes, it makes him feel sick to his stomach, but not sick enough that he would take a day off to rest. No, the beg ethic, because Phil doesn't have a work ethic, he has what I call a beg ethic, is extremely strong with Phil. And he can be on death's door. He can have a limb severed, right? And needs to go to the hospital, right? But if he has a stream coming up where he thinks he's going to be getting some cash, yeah, he'll hold off on getting that limb fixed. He'll stream. So big ups to the beg ethic, Phil. You should have just took a fucking day off, Phil. You look pathetic. You really do. I understand that you have this you have this thought in your mind that if you don't stream a given day, people are going to be mad at you. You're going to fall behind you're going to fall behind on your bills, because of course we all know you pay 26 bills every day. We understand. But you look like a fucking idiot. You get out of bed and you think it makes you look good. It doesn't make you look good. It makes you look pathetic. Because everyone knows you're sick. Everyone knows you look like shit. And instead of just taking a day off and just eating the L and chalking up to, okay, well, I didn't make any money today, and move the fuck on. No, you can't do that. You got to make sure you at least log in to beg once, because you need that money, because, you have these addictions. That's what it all fucking comes down to. It's Phil's addiction. It's his gin addiction. It's his WWE Champions addiction. And he can't stop. And it's also his beg addiction. A lot of people have surmised that he has this beg fetish. And it's almost like an addiction. And he has to come on. He has to always seem like a martyr. And of course, yes, he's a martyr. Because he figures, hey, if I come on and I stream being this sick, people are going to be sympathetic towards me. And they're going to feel sorry for me. And they're going to see me as this iconic person that no matter what gets thrown his way, he always perseveres and works through it. No, Phil, you don't look that way. You look like a pathetic idiot. You look greedy. That's what you look like. You look greedy. You don't look heroic. You look pathetic. You should have just taken the day off, come back feeling better the next day, and then, maybe 1 Minute Man would have doubled his tips because he didn't tip you today. But I'm pretty sure you have this mindset that if you go away too long, people will stop supporting you. It's so sad. Such a sad existence.
So it sucks because, I'm really not. I could eat. I ate dinner, but I feel sick to my stomach all day anyway, and my back is killing me. Even though there's nothing wrong with my back, when I'm sick, my back always hurts. So it's like, oh my God. And I got this pressure right here, right here, right here. It's like, oh. If anything, the one thing is my nose is clear. It's not cleared up. It's not as bad. But it was funny because there was a mission tonight. Much like that mission that we'd done earlier in Spider-Man 2 that really made the feels happen. There was another one like that. It actually was relating to a side character from Marvel Spider-Man 1. And it was very touching and sad. And I started crying. And that completely exacerbated all of my problems. Because once you start crying, now my nose is running, my sinuses are congested, my eyes are inflamed in water. I'm like, oh my god, why'd I have to do this mission tonight, right? But, you know, overall I got through it. Tonight, all I'm going to do right now is upload those videos and this Ask the King. The streams are already set up for tomorrow. It's supposed to be the Level 1 podcast here on the channel, the React show over on DSPReacts after that. And then tomorrow night's supposed to be Super Mario Brothers Wonder. But, and I'm going to make this perfectly clear right now, okay? I really don't feel good. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, you know? Being honest, like tonight, I feel like sitting here for 2 hours actually made my body hurt more. Although, the gameplay was fine. I was able to play the game, which was good. But, yeah, like legit, I'm sore. I feel sick. And I'm going to go try to eat something, you know, with my wife and relax and have some water tonight and just try to get to bed and try to recover for tomorrow. I really want to be better for tomorrow. But I can't promise you that. And that's what really sucks, because I know that I have over 100 people who pay to become channel members on DSPReacts to do the React show every week. I know how important that show is, right? That's the real major support I get for that channel, is the memberships. You know, I don't really get much or any ad revenue on the videos on that channel. It's all the memberships. So delaying this React show is very bad. In addition, remember, this Tuesday is Halloween, and I'm supposed to be doing a Halloween marathon. Now, what if I'm not up to doing the React show tomorrow, but I feel better and we can do the Halloween marathon on Tuesday? But then that means the React show has to be Wednesday, and that means the next one's Sunday. So it means we're going to have like 2 React shows almost back to back, right? Which would kind of suck, I feel. But again, I don't know what the ideal situation here is. I don't know what anything is. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stream tomorrow. If I could stream tomorrow, then it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know. I'm not feeling good. Like, I'm being very honest with all you right now. I know I have a fever, and you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing everything I can to relax and feel better. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get sick and it's a bad cold or a flu, and sometimes it's just the sniffles. I don't know. I've only had 1 day of this right now, and I just don't feel good. So I don't know if tomorrow I'll feel better or not. But my worst feeling here is not being able to promise you guys what we're doing this week. Many of you have waited a long time for this Halloween event. You like it. I have an outfit planned out for it. I was going to order food. We have this tier maker, right, of horror series we're going to do. We have horror games you guys voted for, and I don't know if I can even do it. So
Get the fuck out of here, Phil. God, you're fucking pathetic. Right there, that clip, and I let it go. I let it extend for a while because I wanted you to hear the patheticness that is DarkSickPhil. That's right. In that 4-minute clip that I played, all you heard was money, support, worried that he you know, worried about the memberships on the other channel, worried about the Halloween stream. That's what he's worried about. He's not worried about him getting better or possibly dropping dead because he's sick. No. He's not worried about any of that. He's worried about the memberships on the DSPReacts channel, because that's what he is. He's worried that because if he doesn't have a show every week, the memberships dip. If you ever look at his show weekly, his memberships stay about the same, or they dip every week. And you know, he'll get a few members when he does the show, and it kind of evens out. So he knows that if he doesn't do a show on a given week, his membership's going to significantly drop for that show. And that's what he's worried about. And he's worried about the Halloween stream. Why? Because typically on the Halloween streams, he makes a little bit more money than he would typically on a regular day. He'll get $300 to $400, some super chats, maybe some memberships. And of course, for Phil, it's always about the fucking money. It's always about the money. God forbid if he's on death's door. God forbid if something ever happens to Cat or Jasper while he's streaming. Nah, get bent. Fuck you. Nope, sorry. Gotta make that money. And God forbid it's during one of these huge marathon events like the Halloween special. I don't give a shit. He could be paralyzed tonight. And I don't give a shit. There is no way he is going to miss the Halloween special. There is no way. I'm sorry, he just won't, because there's no way he's going to miss out on those $300 or $400 that he's probably going to get during his special. And again, this just goes to the fact that all Phil cares about is money. regardless of how it impacts his health, how it impacts anyone around him. He doesn't give a shit. He'd rather come on, beg for money, hopefully get some sympathy tips, and just keep on rolling. Because that's just how Phil is. And the one thing, there are three things in life that are accurate: taxes, death, and all Phil cares about is money. That's right, folks. Anyway, crying emojis for Phil. Hopefully he'll feel better. He'll be on today because, of course, he has to make up for that missed 1 Minute Man tip, and there's no way he's going to miss 2 days in a row. So, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.